Hello, I'm Máxime. Thank you for joining us. In a major shift, Saudi Arabia has let the petrodollar agreement expire, opting to sell oil in multiple currencies instead of exclusively using the US dollar. The agreement of the past 50 years expired on June 9th. Now, the so-called petrodollar deal reportedly stipulated that Saudi Arabia would price its oil exports exclusively in US dollars and invest its surplus oil revenues in US Treasury bonds. In exchange, the US would provide military support and protection to the kingdom. This helped the US dollar cement its position as the world's reserve currency and ushered in an era of American prosperity. So Saudi Arabia, now looking to move beyond an exclusive relationship with the US, marks a significant change in global economic dynamics and could have far-reaching implications for the US dollar's dominance. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia's central bank has also joined a trial for a China-led central bank digital currency cross-border payment system known as Project Enbridge. And this could be another step towards less of the world's oil being traded in US dollars. And this all happens as the de-dollarization trend continues, with BRICS Plus ministers of foreign affairs recently meeting in Russia. Members reiterated calls to ditch the dollar and use their own currencies in trade and financial transactions. And it's arguably the weaponization of the dollar after Russia's invasion of Ukraine that has accelerated the trend to de-dollarize. And as the BRICS members were meeting in Russia, in Italy, leaders of the G7 were also meeting, and they agreed to issue $50 billion in loans for Ukraine that are backed by the profits of frozen Russian sovereign assets. Now, ahead of the summit, the United States decided to expand sanctions on Russia and China. These new measures target Chinese companies that support Russia's efforts in Ukraine and aim to deter foreign financial institutions from dealing with sanctioned Russian entities. Now, this caused an immediate suspension of trading in dollars and euros on Russia's leading financial marketplace, the Moscow Exchange. And Russia has also now officially adopted the Chinese yuan as its primary foreign currency. And this all comes as China has been dumping its dollar assets. Beijing sold a record $53.3 billion worth of US treasuries and agency bonds in the first quarter and has been piling into gold. The precious metal now makes up almost 5% of Chinese reserves, the highest since at least 2015. Now, not only are central banks buying gold at record levels, but they're also reducing their share of US dollar reserves. According to the IMF, dollar reserves held by central banks fell to 58.4% during the fourth quarter of 2023. That is the lowest level in 25 years.